YouTube is going on. BD Wolfgang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man that's seen the place to be in the QCNC. All righty, my friends. Welcome into Lucha Underground recap for, let's see here, June the 3rd, 2015. And we're going to jump right into it as usual. Show starts off with a video recap of the Trios tag team action from the past few weeks. Also, the Sexy Star Pentagon feud is brought up as well, leading up to tonight's main event. From there, we go to Dario's office. Chavo Guerrero Jr. is in there with him. He says that Black Lotus is coming, for your brother. He also tells Dario about Dragon's offer to make things square with Chavo down in Mexico. And Chavo adds that a Guerrero is loyal to the highest bidder. So from there, Dario reaches in the old office desk and pulls out some cash. He says, I want you to take care of Black Lotus. And Chavo wants round-the-clock protection from Mexico. Dario says done. He even puts the money back up. So it's not even about the money for Chavo this time. He wants that protection down in Mexico. All righty. We'll go to the temple. Matt Striker and Vampiro lead us into the action as usual. Set the table for us. First match, one of my newer kind of favorite guys, Jack Evans versus Argenis. Dario comes out before the match starts, says he wants to make things interesting, as only he can do. He says the winner will receive one of the medallions that he talked about a few weeks ago. I think it was 7 medallions. Okie dokie, here we go. Let's see here. Some of the highlights were a nice crucifix into an armbar from Jack Evans. This was a very subdued or more of a ground style match tonight. That's going to kind of be the theme tonight, but we'll continue here. We did get a nice suicide dive to the outside from Argenis to Evans. Then your finish was Evans pinning Argenis with a backslide, which he rolled into a bridge. Nice spot. I've been watching wrestling a long time. I don't know if I've seen that before, but it was a nice, innovative move. Evan wins the medallion. So, okay, first match in the books. Nothing really crazy here to write home about. Once again, Lucha Underground might have kind of set themselves up with some of this, so much action and high flying. You got to kind of learn how to balance it out. But unfortunately, it's been a little bit on the downside for the past 2 episodes. But we're not done yet. Let's continue before we cast any. I don't cast any dispersions yet. We're not done. Okay. In the back, in the locker room, it is a segment with Daivari, Big Rick, and the Mac. Daivari says, hey, we have a shot at the Trios tag teams tonight. We just need another partner. Rick says, hey, what about my cousin, the Mac? And Daivari like, okay, cool, whatnot. But Cage comes in and interrupts, and he says, no, I should be your partner. And I'll tell you why. Or I can't remember, they said, well, why should you be our guy? And he then attacks and beats the living heck out of poor the Mac, slamming him to the lockers and everything like that. So from there, Daivari with a smile says, you're in. You're the new partner. So later on, we'll have a Trios tag team championship match with Daivari, Big Rick, and doggone it, just said his name, and the man they call Cage. Okay. From there, we see Chavo and Black Lotus in the locker room. He tells her that Dario is going to let her compete in the temple. And she says, well, what about Rantanza? Chavo says, all in good time. I'll try to steal the key, and you can kill the beast in front of the world. And your first match is tonight. Chavo tries from there. Chavo gets sneaky. He tries to go for the sneak attack, tries to hit her. She sees it coming, or her reflexes reacted, stops his hand with the locker door. From there, punches, fast martial art rapid punches. Even does a little headlock into a back heel kick, kind of like I'm showing my age a little bit, but you guys, some of you older cats out there, y'all remember Cynthia Rock? Remember that kick move she used to kind of do? Well, it wasn't as athletic as that, but it was kind of the same style. But I enjoyed it. A nice little scene there. But unfortunately, well, hold on, let's continue. She gets the best of Chavo. From there, the crew steps in, or what's left of the crew, kendo sticks in hand. She takes it to them as well, but from then, Chavo got up and hits her in the back of the head, knocking her out. He also breaks out a pair of handcuffs. So Black Lotus gets bound, and then the segment ends there. From there, we go to back to the temple. It's time for some Trios tag team action. Championship is on the line. As I stated before, the man they call Cage, the Golden Warrior Daivari, and Big Rick versus Angelico, Ivelisse, and the Son of Havoc. Now, bear in mind, for those of you that don't know, Ivelisse has not competed for quite some time, at least full time. She's been doing nursing a leg injury. So the same continues tonight. She comes out for moral support, stands on the apron, eventually sits in the front row. But here we go. The challengers, let's see. The challengers do a great job of isolating Angelico and wearing him down as time goes on. That's pretty much the crux of the match at the beginning. From there, Evilise was playing cheerleader, but as I stated, she ends up sitting down trading it for a ringside seat. Later on, Tejano Jr. comes out for Daivari. Don't forget, we still got some heat brewing there. Comes out for Daivari, and at the same time provides a distraction. From here, we get the hot tag finally to Son of Havoc, which actually came from a really nice spot from Angelico. He did a complete flip over the top rope, tagging Son of Havoc's hand in midair, delivering the rolling senton outside. Son of Havoc comes in, climbs up, shooting star press. There was your finisher. You got the pin on Daivari, 1, 2, 3. Trio tag team champs retain. Once again, nothing really crazy here. You know, I don't want to say I'm trying to be nice, because at the end of the day, if this was garbage, I'd be telling you. This wasn't garbage by any means. It's just, I didn't raise this bar. El Rey Network, listen to your buddy Bezell. I didn't raise this bar, and I'm not telling you what to do. But I understand you guys are new, and this is not that easy trying to compete with the big boys. But just be careful, because this is what happens when you just fall a little bit short of action, just a little. It can seem like almost a graveyard. But I just, around here, I thank you all. We do have some very intelligent subscribers, great opinions as well. Let me hear your opinion on this. What did you think? Am I being too nice? Were you disappointed? Or maybe, you thought it was great? So from there, let's go here. From there, we're taken back to Dario's office. Chavo says, I have her. They bring in Black Lotus, bound and gagged. Dario says, I have a special place for her, right across from my brother. That way he'll never be lonely. So we'll have to see what happens with that in the future, my friends. Let's see. And let me stop on that note real quick, because I know a lot of you guys, especially at the beginning of the introduction of her character, you were helping me out with who she was. Man, I felt real silly. Let me tell you, I believe it might have been Child Incomplete, or it might have been J.C. Garcia who kind of told me who she was, but he mentioned that her name was Angela Fong. So after taking the time to look her up, she was Savannah from WWE's incarnation of ECW. I felt like such an idiot. I said, no wonder. She kept looking very familiar to me. So good for her. She's getting another shot in a wrestling company, and she's definitely not hard on the eyes. So let's see where her future holds in this business. But, good job, Angela Fong, or AKA Black Lotus. Hope it works out. Till then, I'll enjoy your segments. That didn't sound right. Let's continue here. Okay, it's time for your main event, my friends. Submission match for this long brewing feud between Pentagon Jr. and the lovely Sexy Star. That's right. We have a woman versus a man and let me tell you, they don't pull. If you're new to this, if you've never seen Sexy Star, you want to see a woman, and I don't mean a woman that looks like, Havoc from TNA or even like a China look. You see her, she has almost like a fitness model look. I wouldn't even say a fitness model look, because a lot of them are kind of bulky. This woman pulls no punches. She'll do any spot with any man wrestler. So for those who don't know, check out Sexy Star. But let's continue with the match, because pretty much all of us around here are hip to the game. We're loyal Lucha Underground fans. But we got to keep in mind there's always someone new, and we welcome new people. We don't want you to be intimidated by this channel. Jump on in and join the conversation. Let's continue, friends. Pentagon cuts a promo before the match. Before he can finish, Sexy Star interrupts him by going to work on the attack. Now, from there, unfortunately, things took a turn, because Pentagon got control of Star. And once again, he spared no quarter. She's treated completely like a man. Big-time chops to the chest, snapping kicks. Star comes into the game with a submission hold. Her first attempt was a guillotine choke, which she held on for a while. Pentagon kept trying to roll. She would roll with him. Nice technique. From there, we got a head scissor takeover to the outside. Then a rolling senton over the top rope from Star. A brawl ensues on the outside, and with Star in control, action gets back inside to the ring. More submission attempts from both luchadors. The crowd is hot for this one. Yeah, let me mention, the crowd was a little soft tonight, just a little bit, but they definitely woke up for this one, which helped to raise my level of excitement. I'm sure it did for you as well. The crowd woke up. From there, the action goes back outside. Star delivers a crossbody from the top of the railing. Nice spot there. There was this banging noise, and the camera cut away. Comment down below if any of you have any clue what was going on. Was somebody being attacked, or was the fan getting out of hand? I don't know. But comment down below. That was kind of a little weird moment right there. From there, when the action gets back inside the ring, Star locks on a nice single leg crab, which she was selling selling like a champion. I mean, even Matt Striker pointed out just the way she was holding her arms would help inflict more damage in the move. Good work there. Top-notch athletes right here at Lucha Underground. Let's see. The crowd. Things are starting to look bad for Pentagon. Then all of a sudden, Star's friend, Superfly, comes in the ring. He smiles, but then he attacks Sexy Star with a punch to the face, then delivers a sit-down powerbomb. From there, he passes her over to Pentagon Jr. He hits that running driver that just looks so vicious. And then from there, well, we actually reached into the 80s playbook for this one, but he ends up making Star submit with a Romero special. Nice spot. From there, after he gets the win, he stands over Star. He's getting ready. He threatens to break her arm, and out of nowhere, Vampiro stands up, gets chivalrous, ready to come in and save Star. He gets to the ring. He and Pentagon exchange a stare down, kind of teasing to the crowd. You know, the whole stare over to the crowd, get them pumped up, fired up, see if they want to see this. Crowd reacted very nicely. I even got excited myself as kind of an older guy. I used to watch WCW. I remember Vampiro. I was trying to explain to my girlfriend how he had a great look back in the day. He was very athletic. He was a good worker. So because unfortunately for her, she sees him now. He's an older guy now. He definitely put on some weight. I'm not gonna hate on you, Vampiro. I'm older too. So but I got excited for this part. Comment down below. What did you think? But unfortunately, we didn't get a brawl tonight. Vampiro walked out of the ring, but he walked away as if he was so angry with himself that he didn't do anything, or maybe he was so angry that he got to this, that he could be pushed to this point to get into the ring with a younger guy, especially not being a competitor anymore. So once again, a veteran comes in, delivers a great performance, selling emotion, selling everything that we need to get just to raise these questions. That's what I'm talking about. So from there, we get our credits. The show ended, but as we've come to know with Lucha Underground, it's not over yet. From there, shows Vampiro in the back in the locker room. He's standing over the sink, shaking and trembling. We hear all these voices, all these quotes or audio clips of his own voice, saying things like, how do you get yourself back into that place again? It's been a long time since you've done this. Those kind of things going on in his head. And he shakes and he grits his teeth and he starts to headbutt the mirror, breaking it. And I ended it in my notes by writing with a question mark, the return of Vampiro, maybe. I tell you what, I usually, I'm a firm believer, let the young boys have it, especially in life, let alone in wrestling. Just, sometimes you got to let them have it. Sometimes it's a hard wake-up call for us men and women to say, hey, you know what, I can't do this anymore. But I got pumped up when Vampiro got in there. What did you think? Or were you just like, let me know. What's your opinion on it? But I tell you what, even out of shape, Vampiro looked like we could probably get a nice street fight match out of it. So comment down below. Are you excited? You don't care? What did you think of the episode? It could have been better. I'm not going to complain. I was still entertained. I still was able to, didn't feel like a chore to do this review for you guys. I enjoyed talking to you all. So just let me know what you thought below. Also, to all you WWE fans, stick around. Right here is the place to be. We do Lucha Underground. That's our top-rated show around here. We love to do it. We also do WWE pay-per-views. We cover NXT as well. So if any of those things interest you, hit that subscribe button. Join the fun. Definitely give this video a like. I greatly appreciate it, my friends. Now go out there. Have a great weekend. Be good to yourself. Be true to yourself. NXT review will be up shortly. I will see you next time, my friends. Take care. Peace, everyone. Bezell is out.